Hey guys, I'm just going to do a little farm vlog of my barn, and some people had wanted to see the thing. So this is just a little short clip of what the barn looks like around the outside and in the inside. Welcome to Cowbell Farms. The other day I had a lady that said she was interested in seeing the barn. So I'm going to do a little walkthrough of the barn just to kind of show what we have done with it. But this is our chicken coop that we added to our barn. It was a lean-to just on the side. Our actual barn is a 25 by 40 is the actual size of our barn, and we have a lean-to on either end. That's the goat side. This is the chicken side. Theirs is closed in. The goats are not closed in. We have these massive doors that are so heavy to open with these hinges that are, guys, these hinges are huge. These doors are very, very heavy. And I put a string latch on there. So let's go see what we got. It's gonna be loud in here because the goats. We have this little area here. I keep the hay in this part to keep it from getting knocked down by the dogs and everything when they're coming in here. But I used to keep sheep and goats in here. This was the inside pen when they would birth and things, and there's feeders and everything in here. This is a kennel inside, and we've used this for multiple things. We've used this for dogs. We've used this for baby chicks when I first get them and they need space. We put them in here after they come out of the brooder. We also recently added this door, so if we put chickens back in here, baby chicks, then we'll have to close this in. But this is where I put my dogs most of the time so that they can go out into the pasture when I need to go somewhere, because the puppies that are like a year old, they follow me down the road. So we built this barn with telephone poles, and as you can see, it is very tall. I think that these poles are 16 feet tall, the 16 foot, and that's before you get the roof. But they're in the ground a couple of feet, maybe 3 feet, so I think it ends up being 13 out of the ground. And we have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 15 of these holding our barn up. And we have windows cut in there with felt for the winter. This is where I keep my feed. It's an old army like storage container, but the mice cannot get in here, so that's what I love about that. And then I have a doorway behind this that I roll up in the summer. This is open so airflow comes in here, which we'll be doing soon. And then we have our little goat girls over here in this side, which we will very soon be closing off to the public because y'all don't need to be inside. It's hot. You say, hey, Ellie? Say, hey. Hey, guys. How are y'all doing? Hey, Fern. Hey, Freckles. Hey, Benji. Hey, Dewey. That's little Oscar over there. That's Edna. Hey, Ellie. Hey, Annie. Hey, Lucy. That's Bernadette. And that's a male that I need to get rid of if anybody's interested in him. He's blue-eyed, and he is mostly Nigerian, but he's like a quarter... What are you? Alpine? And then I've got to take these little boys right here to the sale. Those two and this little guy will be going to the flea market probably in the next couple of weeks. And these are mini Nubians, but mostly Nigerian because their mom is a mini Nubian. And then they're a little bit more Nigerian than Nubian, but they got them helicopter ears. Gotta love that. But just kind of an overview of how it's laid out. I still have a lot of things I want to do with this. I actually want to build a upper part up here to put hay up tall so that it's not on the ground on pallets, and then we can utilize that space a lot more because we have so much up space. I want to start building things up top to get this stuff up so that we have more space, because one would think that if you built a 40-foot by 25 barn, that seems so ginormous. But as you can see, you find things to put in here. You find all kinds of things to just put in here. Then you run out of space. And we also, for now, our lawnmowers and everything come in here, so it really takes up all the space. So I'm hoping to very soon build lean-tos on the outsides of the barn, on the front and the back, so that we can have another 40-foot place here and another 40-foot on the back side. But that's after we get the fences finished. And I just realized that the goat side has a big, humongous limb down out there. Whole limb on the ground from that oak tree. Thankful that it didn't fall on the barn or anything, but this is the outside where the girls stay. And they have this entire pasture back, way back past those trees in the wood line. And then where those dogs are going, this whole area back here, all the way back there where those clouds are, that will all be fenced in from that corner all the way back there. I don't even know how many acres it is. There's a few acres of wooded area that they will be roaming free in the next year, I would say. Unless I get some really good help that can get it done faster than that. It just takes us a while when it's part-time farming. Full-time for me, but part-time for all of my other helpers because they have full-time jobs. And putting up fence takes more than one person. Thank you for taking a little tour with me of my barn. For all you who are looking for ideas, that's just mine at Cowbell Farms, and we are constantly changing every bit of it to get better and better.